Now, this is a confirmed killing.
She's a murderer for real.
What do you mean she's a murderer?
Which definition of murderer are you using?
I was friends with the doctor. His office called her to make an appointment. And apparently the dude said, "Who's that on the phone?" She was like, "None of your business." And he's like, "Who's that on the phone?" "None of your business." And then he shook his finger at her. And I swear that was part of the thing. He shook his finger at me and he was coming at me, but he didn't do anything to her. So she unloaded like 9 shots point blank into his chest. She pled guilty to manslaughter, so she didn't have to go to a trial. But so she's guilty of manslaughter. She didn't do a day.
I just like because she had a catchphrase. This 90-year-old bitch with a shotgun looking at her husband going, "Closed casket, bitch."
I don't think she needed to kill the guy. You know, he might have been a dick or something, but he wasn't like beating on her or anything. He probably didn't think she'd unload 8 shots into his chest.
Well, you never think that's going to happen. Even when they're pointing the gun at you, you don't really think it's going to happen.
Well, yeah, your wife of 97 years, you know, this old bat.
She'd be the one I suspected the most. That bitch is going to unload my chest one of these days.
Jeez. She's gotten crazy with guilt or something. And her lawn is just all pockmarked up. And she's always out there like digging in it. She wears like a babushka and she's just like ferreting around. The house is a $700,000 house. She's out there just tearing up the lawn with spoons and shit. I mean, she needs to be put away. So I talked to this guy and the murderer's in there and I'm kind of freaked out. She freaks me out, I'm telling you, you know. And she was like being like loud and abrasive. So I get in there and I'm like, what the fuck? That's the lady. That's when he told me about him calling what set her off to kill the guy. And I'm like, man, I wouldn't want her. And here he goes, well, don't worry about her. I keep her really drugged up.